I am moving. Hi guys, I have some news. I am moving and it's a really big deal to me because I've been living in my apartment for the past 8 years. So for the past 4 weeks, I've been looking at apartments and here we are today. I'm actually going to see my first apartment in person. I've only been looking at things online, so I'm just getting kind of an idea of what I want, but I'm gonna take the time of being in this neighborhood, really seeing the apartments in person so that I can really register and process what it's like living in a different environment. It's really scary because it means that I am preparing for an end of one chapter to start a new one. Living alone, essentially, that's my next chapter. I'm ready for this next step of having a space to myself. I am in the process of letting go of things that no longer serve me and the next chapter that I want to enter. And it's really hard letting go of old attachments. As nervous and sad as I am about ending one chapter, I am also really excited for change. I feel like this is going to push me to grow into the person I want to become. So I'm reminding myself to be strong, but also giving myself grace. As I get older, I do value family time more, so I am considering just moving closer to family. I've been living in the city for so long and sometimes I grow tired of it, the hustle and bustle and how stressful it makes me. So right now I'm focusing on a location that will protect my peace and also just be closer to family so I can spend more time with them. This is the first one-bedroom apartment that I looked at, and it is so well lit because all the windows are facing west, so you get that nice afternoon light, which is perfect for filming, and you also get a nice little balcony. Rent here is a little bit above my budget, which is why I ended up not picking this apartment, but the building is new, so it is a smart home, and it also has a nice sizable walk-in closet. This second apartment has a slightly smaller square footage. It does not have as nice of a view, but rent is cheaper, so I would be able to save more for buying a home. They both have a similar apartment design, so their bathroom and walk-in closet are pretty much identical, and a walk-in closet is a must for me because I have a lot of clothes. Both apartments come with a co-working space and gym, which I like because I don't own a gym membership, but I work out every day, so the convenience is a bonus for me. I'm home and there's a lot of thoughts I'm marinating. The apartments are smaller than what I would ideally want, but I absolutely love the neighborhood. I forget how nice it is to live in a safe neighborhood. Honestly, where I currently live, it's fairly unsafe, so I don't feel safe going out unless I absolutely have to run an errand. I typically do online groceries and I've gotten so used to that living in the city. This is such a big step for me, and your environment affects your behavior, your mindset so much. Being at home is making me feel a little emotional because this space that I call home, I know in a few months I'm gonna have to bid farewell to, and I've spent so much time making this space my little safe haven. As much as I love the way that I've decorated my space and how colorful it is, I know change is gonna be good for me and I get the opportunity to redecorate my space in a new way that is more of a reflection of who I'm becoming, and I'm excited for that. As scary as it is for any of you who are moving and afraid of change, this is for you guys too. You can listen to that inner voice and be brave on creating your dream life. It is the year of the snake this year, which represents transformation. Moving has been a lot on me. Change is always very uncomfortable, but when you push past the discomfort, that is where your growth lies. A shark will never outgrow its taint. I also really love this eyeliner. It's a Japanese eyeliner, and because it's suited for Asian eyelids, it's uber thin. This is probably the thinnest pencil eyeliner that I've ever found. I have definitely felt lost in the sauce in the process of moving, what I should value, what I should be thinking, what I should be feeling, and it's been an emotional roller coaster. I know this is gonna be so great for my character development. If you ever feel like you're in a rut, not to say moving is a solution, but changing your environment is the easiest way to change your behavior. And so there are old habits that I have living in this space that I want to change. And something I think I'm also learning to do is just being more open with my vulnerability. It's so easy to want to project a certain image of yourself online. Speaking of which, I wanted to share with you guys this book that I'm reading. It's called Daring Greatly by Brene Brown. Sharing your vulnerabilities to kind of conquer your shame. So that's something I'm learning to do, to just have more openness to share my vulnerabilities, to like form deeper connections with people, because I have realized like we are human and no one's perfect. I'm just gonna be honest with you guys. I'm feeling a lot of uncertainty in my life right now. Love this stuff. This is my everyday makeup routine.
Letting go of the old to create space for the new means saying goodbye to living with my best friend in this home we've created so many beautiful memories in the last 6 years. Saying goodbye is never easy, and it's okay to give yourself grace to feel sad, to feel however you feel.
I woke up feeling pretty sad, honestly. My roommate and I are moving away from each other, and we're not only not gonna be roommates, but we're gonna be hundreds of miles away from each other. I'm feeling uncertain and a lot of doubt about this new chapter of mine because of the things I may lose along the way. I don't want to see it as an ending of a chapter, I realize, because we have such a strong, beautiful friendship, and that will continue. I'm just trying to hold on to the hope of what this new chapter will bring me and the peace that I'll get to have being able to spend more time with family, which is something I've been really pondering more about because my parents are getting older and I want to cherish the time I have with them. During times in which you don't feel your best, it is so important to practice self-care. To take care of my mental health, I'm going to take care of my physical well-being. I am going to do a little workout, do little Pilates, and I just want to highlight how important it is to take care of your body.
Exercising is a non-negotiable part of my daily routine because when our body is healthy, our mind will follow. Some people assume I work out to get hot, but it's really so I don't get a nervous breakdown. Staying active has been one of the biggest factors for me to de-stress and keep my mood balanced.
Just finished my workout and I already feel 10% better. Whenever I want to take care of my mental health, I always first take care of my physical well-being, whether that's to exercise, practice a little self-care, and learn to slow down in order to speed up. I've been having a rough day. I don't feel like my best self.
Some days I wake up motivated, and other days I feel discouraged. Moving can be physically and mentally demanding, but change doesn't happen overnight, and it's a journey that requires patience, courage, and persistence.
I'm having a really hard time filming this video. I've been having a really hard time filming this video, and I guess I decided for myself that I'm going to be brave and just unpack all these like raw emotions that I feel about change, because change is hard and it can be scary. Change is also really exciting and it's going to be one of the greatest adventure, starting a new chapter. I associate this space as all of my formative years of creating. I've built a really great relationship with my roommate, who is my best friend. It's an end of an era. I know like people are moving all the time and it's not that big of a deal. I am a strong, confident, independent woman, and I think it's so important to hype yourself up. It really is a luxury that I'm even able to move and be able to afford to live on my own. So I'm focusing on the small wins. I'm just honestly really nervous about change because I have attachments to this old space. As scary as it is, and I have moments where I feel utter doubt and fear and just a whole lot of discomfort, I know on the other side I will feel so proud of myself. For any of you who are afraid of moving, just know that you're not alone. I just want to remind any of you who may be moving and you feel scared, no matter what space you end up choosing, know that home is always where the heart is at. Okay, I'm gonna go clean up so I don't look so grimy. It's a way for me to feel a little more confident, and then I'm going to look at this apartment again. As much as I love Wonderland in this bedroom, it is time for Wonderland 2.0. For any of you who might be having a hard time with saying goodbye to an old chapter, there's this quote by Winnie the Pooh that I love. It says, How lucky am I to have something saying goodbye so hard? It's making me realize how grateful I am to have had this space where I got to create so many beautiful memories, and part of the reason why I'm having such a hard time letting go is because it's served so many great memories for me, and it's been a wonderful wild ride. I feel good. I can't wait to be out and about, check out this apartment. I just checked out the apartment once again, and I'm feeling pretty great about it. I feel better looking at it this time, a second time in person, and just really taking my time. The manager was so sweet and patient, letting me be able to see the space and really just soak it all in. I don't want to nitpick. They're just two small things that I would even dog for, and it's for the view and the lighting in the bedroom could be better. But that's only because the lighting in my current space is so amazing, and maybe that just means that I have to adapt the way that I film content, focus more in the living room and the kitchen area, because those spaces are beautiful. I have north-facing windows, so I get consistent light throughout the day. There's also a window in the bedroom as well, but my current place, I have 2 windows in my bedroom, and honestly I didn't really want to continue filming in my bedroom so much because it's a place where I want to rest. A reason why I'm so stressed out in my current place is because I associate that space as a place to sleep, but also to create. So there's a lot of confusion in how I feel about my bedroom right now. Change is good. Gonna learn to adapt certain parts because I don't want to be so critical. Another factor that I considered for this location, especially if you're a woman and choosing to live alone, is safety. I want to be able to walk outside without fear, feeling just unsafe to walk outside, especially if you're a woman. Please, please, please consider your location and consider the safetiness of that neighborhood, and even check for like crime reports online. Do your thorough research behind where you're choosing to live. It's definitely a much safer neighborhood. I would feel good about being able to walk outside. Enjoying some healthy kimbap for lunch. Cute little kimbap. I usually get the keto kind, but they ran out, so I went for the original. Here's a tuna flavor. Next we have the beef flavor. I'm gonna enjoy my lunch as I further marinate on the apartment and what I think about it. Just give myself a little self-reflection. I feel like when you have a solo meal, it's a great time to reflect and be with yourself and your thoughts. I've been under eating the past few days because I have this tendency whenever I'm stressed or feeling overwhelmed, I just forget to eat. Here's a reminder that if you are feeling overwhelmed, to not forget to nourish your body. This is why I went for a healthy meal. Also, normally I don't eat sweets, but I got this milk cream bread. It's so ridiculously soft. I wanted to treat myself because, sorry, it's making a loud noise. I did a big girl move and completed my first round of apartment tour. I took the first big step because all it really is to life is taking action towards the things you want to achieve or do. Because of that, I believed that I should have treated myself with a little reward. I was hoping that there would be cream inside. I don't think there is. Oh, is there? Okay, there's cream. So worth it. Sometimes you just gotta treat yourself, and for me, usually I do it with food. One of the simple joys to life. Ooh, look at that creamy goodness.